Welcome back. I'm Steve Chapman, and despite all my experience and all the planning that I do, we're talking about something that happens on every single flip. Yep, we're talking about surprises and our expectations versus what really happened on the project. So let's get into episode 7 of the Regency series. I settled on this house in April, and because we were working on other projects, this house sat for 3 or 4 months. We didn't start work on it until August, which isn't ideal, but when you have a good deal, that's sometimes what you gotta do. It's the cost of business. The repairs took about a month, which was perfectly good, on time. We did have a few delays with the tree service, glass company, replacing some windows, but those issues were timing and was largely on me. Right now, the housing market is still up in the air, but we got this house under contract the first weekend we had it listed at full price, a void-only home inspection, financing was an FHA, but the house is super clean, my contractor did a great job, so I don't foresee any issues. Over the course of the rehab, I asked my HVAC guy to look at the unit. He replaced the outside unit, but he left the furnace because it worked well. Well, it looked rusted, and the buyer freaked out at the rust, so I replaced it. This was a bit of a surprise. This house is in an HOA subdivision. We ordered the docs. They did an inspection and found that we didn't go through their architectural review board to change the door color. So we have two options. Either we could escrow money and close on time and submit an application, or repaint the door to their specs. I'm fine with either, and I'll leave it to the buyers, whichever they prefer. So HOA docs, if you have a townhouse or if you have a house that's in a subdivision, you'll be required to have an HOA and HOA docs. In Virginia, it's a requirement to give them to the buyer. They have 3 days to back out of the contract after receipt. I've had a contract actually fall out last minute and the buyer used the HOA docs as the out. Don't give them that out. I order the docs as soon as it goes under contract. I usually don't pay the rush as they're digital now and come in 2 to 3 days. So some HOAs will do an inspection, and it's better to know this early to mitigate any necessary issues. I don't order the docs early because they're costly, $300, and the financials can get old and have to pay for updated financials. So I order them once we get a contract, not when I put the house on the market. Thanks for watching. On episode 8, the final episode of the series, we're gonna talk about listing, exit, profit, and loss. This is the most exciting part to me. This is where I cash in. If you want to see more about this house and how it progressed and how I cashed in, please like and share this video and give me a follow. If you ever have any questions about real estate, or maybe you have a question about a deal that you're working on, I'm happy to help. Please write in the comments, direct message me. I'm happy to help however I can. We'll see you next time.